You guys know who we are. We're back. Aren't we, partner?
Hell motherfucking yeah, we're back.
You know it. The Kayfabe Kickouts. They try to change our password on us so we can't figure it out, but we're back.
On a different account, mind you.
And you know what we're going to be talking about tonight?
Some TNA wrestling.
Bound for Glory 2011. Best pay-per-view of the year.
Bar none.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Before I start this, I'm going to tell you to do something because you're watching the video now. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, because at the end of the video, you're not going to want to dislike it anyway, so just like it now. Get that out of the way. Subscribe to HUFMJC Maverick 9, PageFan424, and the PWP. All links will be below. Anything you would like to plug?
Plug, no. No, thank you.
Okay. The first match of the night from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania was the tag team match on the pre-show between Ink Inc. and Mexican America. Would you like to discuss this match, partner?
Well, the little stream that TNA had on their Facebook kept on lagging up on me. I don't know if it happened for any of you other folks out there, but it was kind of pissing me off. But long story short, there was some weird antics in this match, and Christina Von Eerie ripped off Anarchaea's pants, and well, that was the end of that because they wound up pinning Ink Inc. and they retained the titles. So yeah, that's about it for that match. It was okay, but it was a little weird.
I wish Ink Inc. would have won. I'm sure many of you also wish that Ink Inc. would have won, but, shit happens, right? And then the next match on the card was Brian Kendrick versus Austin Aries.
Yeah, let me tell you something about this Brian Kendrick. Now, here's a guy who sang for a grunge band called Nirvana in the 90s, and everybody thought he was dead, but he's not dead because he's in TNA Wrestling. Isn't that right?
Hell yeah.
So, Kurt Cobain had an amazing opening match with Ringo Starr. Just a clash of two music legends. Great. It was a great opener. Really good stuff. It was not as good as their match from the previous pay-per-view, but hey, it's kind of hard to really top that match. That was a good match. But lots of good stuff. Austin Aries hit the Brainbuster to win after Kendrick failed to pin him after a fucking, what's that thing? The sliced bread. He did that like 3 different times, the sliced bread. But Austin Aries is just too fucking good. He's A-double. He's like one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. He's going to have a great reign. That's all I got to say about that. Great match.
And how about the new People's Elbow? How about that? The crowd loved it, but Cobain knew it was coming, so just wanted to throw that out there that we got a new People's Elbow. Fuck The Rock. Double A, A-double for the win.
Ringo Starr.
Alright. And then we had Jeremy talking to Tracy Brooks and Karen Jarrett. Well,
That was
Karen
funny.
Jarrett's
That was
children.
funny. I like that segment.
Do you want to talk about that segment? I mean, basically...
Tracy's boobs. That's it.
How about Karen's boobs?
Yeah, Karen too.
Basically, Karen just said, unless I'm in harm's way, don't even come out there. Do not get involved. And then we had that great video package of Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn for Full Metal Mayhem.
Nickelback. Another music person was involved in the match.
Nickelback.
Was Chad Kroeger.
Nickelback. TNA just loves all these musician stars. I mean, really. But anyway, the Full Metal Mayhem match, I gotta say it was a good match. We got a bit of a coast to coast from Rob Van Dam, from a chair to a ladder to Chad's face. And that's how RVD would win.
Look at this photograph of RVD's foot in my ass. That was a really good. Yeah, that was an awesome Full Metal Mayhem. It wasn't the best Full Metal Mayhem match. Was the one from Bound for Glory for the IWGP tag titles, but whatever. It was a really good one. It wasn't the best RVD Jerry Lynn match, but those guys are getting older, and for their age, they put on one hell of a great hardcore style match. They did not disappoint, and I'm not sure if it's the last time, but if that's their last time fighting, hey, that was a good way to close off such a good feud.
Well,
what do we have up next, partner?
I mean, before we get to the next part, I would just like to point out that maybe Chad's getting older. He should go focus on music a bit more and stay out of the ring. Leave that to RVD and Kurt Cobain. And Ringo Starr. Just that out there. And then next we had Dixie Carter show up.
Oh, yeah.
And then a video package for Samoa Joe, Matt Morgan, and a man I refuse to name.
Oh, yeah. Him. Yeah, I actually call him Red/Greenberg. I think a lot of people have been calling him that. I don't know. People call him that on the forum I go to. That's what I call him. He is green, and he fucking sucks.
Yeah. I mean, the match was really good. Samoa Joe was on fire. Matt Morgan should not wear white ring gear ever. Just no. He should not do that. The match was pretty good. I mean, I didn't like the whole ending. I didn't like the person who won either, but whatever happens, happens. And then next up, we had Bully Ray and Mr. Anderson. Partner, take it away.
I'm saying this right now. This was my personal favorite match of the night. To me, this was match of the night. And let the record show now that this is the second amazing pay-per-view match Bully Ray has pulled off. I mean, he did he had match of the night with AJ Styles and a last man standing match. I think this was match of the night for this night. A lot of people will disagree, but I think Bully Ray, he needs to be world champion. TNA's got to look at how great he's done as a heel. But back to just thinking about the original match, the actual match itself, there was a lot of just great action at the Philadelphia street fight. The fans were way into it. They were loving Bubba Ray Dudley. They loved Anderson too. There's a point where Bully Ray took the microphone, the big microphone that Anderson uses, and he was talking about being from New York. Anderson would take the microphone from him and be like, "We're in Philly, bitch," and then he hit him with the microphone. That was pretty cool. The match ended where Kennedy botched a Kenton bomb through a table. The table didn't break, but he made a great save at the end by hitting Bully Ray with the mic check through the table, so the botch wasn't really that noticeable because it kind of looked like it was supposed to happen, sort of. So, yeah, he made a good save, and it was an awesome match. The match that I really enjoyed more than anything else on this card. Great job.
Well, if you think about it, though, he completely missed the table and Bully Ray, and Bully Ray probably was thinking, what the fuck, and the fans looked like they were in shock that just happened. But they played it off really well, so. And then we saw Eric Bischoff talk to his son Garrett Bischoff, also known as Jackson James.
And we looked on Wikipedia, and that really is his son. I was shocked.
Yeah, his real name is Garrett Bischoff, not Jackson James, but, hey, whatever happens, happens. And Taz and Tenay really, they suck at being surprised. That's all I would like to say.
Bring back Don West.
Seriously, if you're not going to bring back Don West, then at least let Hector Guerrero replace Taz or Tenay. I mean, Spanish announce team for the fucking win. And then the next match was Velvet Sky, Madison Rayne, Mickie James, Winter, and Angelina Love in Winter's Corner. And your guest referee, Karen Mountain.
I love Karen Mountain.
I love her husband, Jeff Mountain. I mean, they're a great couple. Power couple of the fucking world.
Awesome. The royal family, the Jarretts and Madison Rayne.
Yes.
Speaking of Madison Rayne, my partner is not very happy because Madison Rayne did not win that match. I thought she was going to win. I really did because she had Karen in her corner, but it was not to be. Winter went to spit the mist at Mickie for the third pay-per-view in a row, but she missed and spit it in the eyes of the special referee, Karen, and Well, it was all downhill from there, and fucking Velvet Sky wound up hitting the pedigree on Madison Rain. Oh, man. What a shitty fucking ending to that match. It was a clusterfuck. That match was all over the place, but yeah, whatever. I hope Winter wins the title back. Really. That's it.
No.
That's all I'm saying for that.
I got one thing to say. All of you people who like Velvet Sky, go fuck yourself. Madison Rain should have won. End of fucking story. Okay? You know, that's like having, you know, I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm going to use it in a reference later tonight when we do finish up this review. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm done with the Knockouts match.